Every morning presents a chance to reset, a blank slate to shape our lives with intention and clarity. Amid life's chaos and uncertainty, Stoicism offers a compass to ground us, helping us navigate challenges with wisdom and grace. These 7 powerful reminders, inspired by Stoic principles, will anchor your mornings and empower you to thrive in 2025. 1. I own my mind. Life is an endless flow of unexpected events, challenges, and surprises. Yet, amid this unpredictability, there is a profound power that Stoics have taught us for centuries: the mastery of our own minds. The external world often operates beyond our control. Circumstances change, people behave unpredictably, and events unfold in ways we never anticipated. But within this chaos lies a constant, unshakable truth. We hold the reins to our thoughts, attitudes, and responses. To affirm, I own my mind, each morning is to reclaim the seat of control of a world that constantly seeks to distract and unbalance us. It is a declaration of sovereignty over your inner world, a refusal to let external turmoil dictate your peace. This practice reminds you that while others may influence events, only you can decide how those events affect you. When you begin your day with this affirmation, you shift your focus inward, centering yourself on what truly matters: your perception and your choices. Instead of reacting impulsively to life's difficulties, you learn to pause and reflect, making decisions that align with your values and goals. This mindset doesn't just protect you from external negativity. It empowers you to shape your reality, no matter the circumstances. Consider this: when faced with a stressful situation, a person who owns their mind sees it as an opportunity for growth rather than an obstacle. They ask, what can I learn? How can I respond wisely? This perspective transforms challenges into stepping stones for personal development. It creates a mental space where you can cultivate clarity, resilience, and calmness. In a world that often seeks to control you through media, opinions, or unforeseen challenges, this affirmation serves as a daily reminder of your inner strength. Owning your mind is not just about maintaining peace. It's about creating a life of intentionality and purpose. So, each morning, as you take a deep breath, remind yourself, I own my mind. Let this be the foundation of your day, the compass that guides you through the storm. 2. Gratitude opens the door to peace. Each morning begins with a profound gift, a new chance to live, grow, and experience the world. Yet, it's easy to overlook this gift amid the rush of responsibilities and the noise of life. Stoicism teaches us the transformative power of gratitude, a practice that grounds us in the present and shifts our perspective from lack to abundance. By simply affirming, I am grateful for this day, we unlock a doorway to peace that shields us from life's turbulence. Gratitude is not just a fleeting emotion, it is a conscious choice to recognize and appreciate the blessings, big and small, that surround us. With every breath we take, we affirm our connection to life. The air we breathe, the sunlight filtering through the windows, and the chance to start anew, all these are gifts that deserve our acknowledgement. When we practice gratitude, we remind ourselves that even in the face of challenges, there is always something to be thankful for. This mindset does more than lift your spirit, it rewires your thinking. Gratitude transforms obstacles into opportunities by helping you see the hidden lessons within difficulties. A busy schedule becomes a reminder of purpose, a challenging relationship an opportunity to practice patience, and a setback a moment to grow stronger. Through gratitude, even life's storms can be viewed as essential parts of a meaningful journey. Moreover, gratitude anchors us in the present moment. It pulls us away from regrets about the past and worries about the future, grounding us firmly in the here and now. The present is where life truly happens, where joy resides, and where peace can flourish. By embracing gratitude, we strip away distractions and focus on what truly matters: the simple yet profound beauty of existence. Imagine waking up to a hectic day filled with demands and uncertainties. Instead of immediately diving into stress, you pause, take a deep breath, and say, I am grateful for this day. This small act changes everything. It sets the tone for your thoughts, aligning them with positivity and resilience. Gratitude becomes the lens through which you see the world, enabling you to approach each moment with calm and clarity. When you choose gratitude, you choose peace. You choose to focus on what you have rather than what you lack, to appreciate the present rather than dwell on the past or fear the future. So, as you rise each morning, let gratitude be your first thought and your guiding light. Say it with intention, I am grateful for this day. With this simple affirmation, you unlock a life of deeper meaning, joy, and tranquility. 3. I embrace change with courage. Change is one of the few constants in life, and no matter how much we may try to resist it, it is inevitable. Whether it comes in the form of a new job, a change in relationships, or even a shift in our personal circumstances, change has the power to transform our lives in profound ways. Yet, many people fear change, associating it with uncertainty, discomfort, or even loss. In these moments of fear, it's easy to forget that change is not inherently negative. In fact, it is often through change that we experience growth, improvement, and the opportunity to evolve into better versions of ourselves. By affirming the phrase, I embrace change with courage, you remind yourself that you have the inner strength and resilience to face whatever comes your way. Courage doesn't mean the absence of fear. It means acting despite the fear. Change often requires stepping into the unknown, and it is natural to feel apprehensive in the face of unfamiliar challenges. However, embracing change with courage means recognizing that even though the future may be unclear, you have the tools within you to navigate it with confidence. Consider the metaphor of a tree bending with the wind. The tree doesn't fight the wind, but instead adapts to it, swaying gracefully in response. This flexibility allows the tree to withstand even the strongest gusts, remaining rooted and strong. Just like the tree, we too can learn to bend without breaking. Flexibility is a vital quality that makes us resilient in the face of life's uncertainties. When we resist change, we create tension and suffering. But when we embrace it, we open ourselves to new possibilities and growth. By adopting a mindset that welcomes change, we are not only able to cope with life's inevitable shifts, but to thrive in them. Embracing change with courage empowers us to see challenges as opportunities rather than obstacles, turning fear into fuel for personal development. As you cultivate this courage, you become uncheckable, no longer swayed by the fear of the unknown, but standing tall, ready to adapt and evolve with each new chapter life brings. 4. I focus only on what I can control. In life, we are often faced with situations that are beyond our control, unexpected events, the actions of others, or circumstances that seem completely out of our hands. The natural instinct is to worrying about these uncontrollable factors, and yet, the more we focus on them, the more we drain our energy and peace of mind. Constant worrying over things we can't change only clouds our judgment, increases stress, and diminishes our ability to make clear, informed decisions. It's essential, therefore, to recognize that focusing on what we cannot control is not only unproductive, but also harmful to our well-being. The first step toward inner peace is acknowledging this reality. By affirming to yourself, I focus only on what I can control, you shift your perspective. This simple yet powerful affirmation serves as a reminder to center your energy on the present moment and the actions within your control. It brings clarity to your mind, allowing you to focus on what truly matters and to let go of the anxiety surrounding things you cannot change. In doing so, you create space for peace and purpose to flourish in your life. When we focus on what we can control, our thoughts, actions, responses, and attitudes, we free ourselves from the endless cycle of worrying. It is in this space of clarity that we can make better decisions, because we are no longer bogged down by distractions or fear of things outside of our reach. We gain a sense of empowerment, knowing that while we cannot control every aspect of our lives, we do have command over how we choose to react and what steps we take moving forward. This sense of control fosters confidence and helps us navigate even the most challenging situations with resilience. By beginning each day with this reminder, you set the tone for how you will approach everything that comes your way. Rather than wasting energy on the uncontrollable, you face each challenge with purpose and serenity, knowing that you are focused on what truly matters. This clarity sharpens your decision-making, helping you to act with intention rather than reacting out of fear or frustration. When we focus only on what we can control, we not only regain our peace of mind, but also empower ourselves to live more purposeful, fulfilled lives, free from the overwhelming weight of worrying. 5. Kindness is my strength. In a world that often praises toughness, competition, and assertiveness, kindness is frequently misunderstood as a sign of weakness. However, true strength lies not in dominating others or building walls around ourselves, but in embracing compassion and empathy. Kindness is a powerful force, one that has the ability to transform only the lives of others, but also our own. By affirming, "Kindness is my strength," we are acknowledging that it is through compassion that we find our greatest power. It is kindness that fosters connection, healing, and positive change both internally and externally. The first and perhaps most important place to practice kindness is with ourselves. We all make mistakes, experience setbacks, and have moments of self-doubt. It is easy to be harsh with ourselves during these times, to criticize and condemn. However, this self-criticism only deepens the pain and makes it harder to grow. When we are kind to ourselves, we embrace our imperfections with understanding, patience, and forgiveness. By forgiving ourselves for past mistakes, we create space for personal growth and healing. This act of self-kindness strengthens our resilience, enabling us to face future challenges with greater confidence and a sense of self-worth. Similarly, showing kindness to others is equally vital. It is often through simple acts of kindness, whether it's offering a listening ear, providing support during a difficult time, or showing understanding when someone falters, that we can make a profound impact on their lives. In a world filled with criticism and judgment, a kind word, gesture, or action can be a beacon of hope. When we choose to be kind, we cultivate a sense of peace and unity that transcends differences and builds bridges of trust and respect. This doesn't mean excusing harmful behavior or letting others take advantage of us, but rather responding to others with understanding and empathy. Even in challenging situations, kindness is not a sign of weakness, rather, it is a sign of strength. A gentle spirit is a force that can weather the harshest storms. It's easy to react with anger or frustration when faced with adversity, but it takes true strength to remain compassionate in the face of hardship. By choosing kindness, we refuse to let the negativity of others or difficult circumstances harden our hearts. Instead, we approach life with an open heart and a willingness to understand, even when it's not easy. When we make kindness our strength, we begin to see the world differently. We recognize the power in uplifting others and the healing that comes from offering compassion, not just to those around us, but also to ourselves. Through kindness, we create a ripple effect of positivity that spreads beyond us, impacting our communities and the world. A gentle spirit doesn't simply endure, it thrives, transforming challenges into opportunities for growth and unity. As we embrace kindness as our strength, we unlock a profound power that can overcome any obstacle, conquer any storm, and lead us toward a life filled with deeper connections, peace, and joy. 6. Every challenge is a lesson. Life is filled with challenges, moments when things don't go as planned, when obstacles seem insurmountable, or when we encounter difficulties that test our patience, resolve, and character. It's natural to feel discouraged or frustrated when facing such challenges, but it's important to remember that these difficulties are not roadblocks. They are stepping stones on our journey of personal growth and development. By affirming, "Every challenge is a lesson," we shift our perspective from one of defeat to one of empowerment. Challenges, rather than holding us back, offer us valuable opportunities to learn, evolve, and become stronger versions of ourselves. When we adopt this mindset, we begin to see each challenge for what it truly is, a lesson in disguise. Every setback or difficulty teaches us something new, whether it's a lesson in resilience, patience, humility, or adaptability. Life doesn't always unfold in a straight line, and the path to success is rarely without its bumps and detours. However, it is precisely through these struggles that we develop the skills and wisdom necessary to navigate future challenges. Like a muscle that grows stronger with resistance, our inner strength is cultivated through the challenges we face. Viewing challenges as lessons also allows us to approach adversity with curiosity rather than fear. Instead of asking, "Why is this happening to me?" or "What did I do wrong?" we start to ask, "What can I learn from this?" or "How can I use this experience to grow?" This shift in mindset transforms the way we approach setbacks. We move from a place of defensiveness and frustration to a place of openness and inquiry. It is this curiosity that empowers us to face any challenge with greater confidence and clarity. We begin to understand that every difficulty, no matter how daunting it may seem in the moment, is an opportunity for self-discovery and growth. The key to overcoming challenges is not to avoid them, but to embrace them as part of our journey. When we resist challenges, we create unnecessary stress and suffering. But when we embrace them as lessons, we open ourselves to new possibilities and insights. This mindset shift doesn't mean that challenges will always be easy, as that we won't feel pain or frustration in the process. However, it does mean that we can approach each challenge with a sense of purpose and understanding. Rather than letting difficulties overwhelm us, we learn to find meaning in them. We see them as opportunities to refine our character, sharpen our skills, and deepen our understanding of ourselves and the world around us. As we adopt the belief that every challenge is a lesson, we become more resilient, adaptable, and empowered. We stop seeing challenges as threats and start seeing them as invitations to grow. With this mindset, we are able to face anything life throws our way with a sense of confidence, curiosity, and grace. We understand that each obstacle is simply a stepping stone on the path to becoming the best version of ourselves, and we embrace each one with open arms, knowing that the lessons we learn will shape us into stronger, wiser, and more capable individuals. When we adopt the mindset that challenges are lessons, we also start to recognize patterns in our experiences. It becomes easier to identify the deeper lessons behind each obstacle, allowing us to move through life with greater awareness and intention. As we face similar challenges again in the future, we are better equipped to handle them because we have learned from past experiences. These lessons help us to build a resilience that is not just based on external circumstances, but on an internal strength that grows with every trial we face. Moreover, the more we embrace the idea that every challenge is a lesson, the more we develop a growth mindset, a belief that our abilities and intelligence can be developed over time. This mindset is essential for our long-term success and happiness, as it shifts us from a fixed belief in our limitations to an empowering belief in our potential. We begin to see challenges not as signs of failure, but as invitations to expand our knowledge, strengthen our resolve, and reach new heights. Every difficult experience then becomes an opportunity to grow into a more capable, confident, and wise version of ourselves. In addition, when we shift our perspective to view challenges as lessons, we begin to let go of the need for immediate results or instant success. In the modern world, there is often pressure to see quick returns or rapid progress, but personal growth is rarely instantaneous. It unfolds over time, and sometimes it's in the slow, gradual process of overcoming difficulties that the most profound transformations occur. By embracing challenges as part of this process, we allow ourselves to trust in the timing of our growth rather than forcing outcomes or comparing ourselves to others. One of the most powerful aspects of viewing challenges as lessons is the emotional growth that accompanies it. When we face adversity with a mindset of learning, we begin to understand and regulate our emotions more effectively. We no longer allow ourselves to be consumed by frustration, anger, or self-doubt. Instead, we learn to respond to challenges with emotional maturity, recognizing that how we handle our emotions in difficult times is just as important as the external solutions we seek. This emotional intelligence becomes a vital tool not only overcoming challenges, but in building deeper relationships with others, creating more harmonious and productive environments. The more we practice seeing challenges as lessons, the more we begin to align with a deeper sense of purpose in life. We realize that the road we are walking is not just about reaching goals, but about the person we become through the process. Every obstacle we overcome shapes our character, enhances our wisdom, and brings us closer to our true potential. We come to understand that it's not about avoiding hardship, but about how we respond to it. Through every challenge, we are given the opportunity to express our strength, kindness, patience, and resilience. With this newfound perspective, we also become more compassionate toward others who are facing their own struggles. We understand that everyone, regardless of their outward appearance or circumstances, is walking their own path of learning and growth. Instead of judging or feeling frustrated with others when they encounter difficulties, we offer support, empathy, and understanding. We recognize that we are all on a shared journey of self-discovery, and each person's challenges are just as valuable in their own growth process as our own. Furthermore, embracing the belief that every challenge is a lesson can significantly reduce the fear of failure. Many people avoid challenges because they fear failing or not measuring up. However, when we view challenges as opportunities to learn, failure no longer feels like a personal defeat. Instead, it is seen as an essential part of the process, a stepping stone that brings us closer to success. This mindset frees us from the constraints of perfectionism and allows us to take risks, try new things, and push beyond our comfort zones without the burden of fearing failure. As we grow more accustomed to this mindset, we also find that we are more present and mindful in the face of challenges. We are no longer so focused on the outcome, but on the experience itself. This mindfulness allows us to make better decisions, process our emotions more effectively, and remain grounded in the midst of difficulty. We learn to be kind to ourselves when things don't go as planned, understanding that the journey itself is what matters, not just the destination. In the end, embracing every challenge as a lesson doesn't just empower us to overcome adversity, it enriches our entire lives. It gives us the strength to persevere, the wisdom to learn, and the courage to face whatever lies ahead. Every difficulty becomes an opportunity for self-growth, each obstacle a lesson that shapes us into stronger, more resilient individuals. As we continue on our path, we learn to embrace life's challenges with gratitude, knowing that they are the very experiences that make us who we are and guide us toward the person we are meant to become. 7. I am at peace with the journey. In today's fast-paced world, it is easy to fall into the trap of seeing life as a race, constantly rushing to achieve more, move faster, and reach the next milestone. We set goals, chase dreams, and often find ourselves fixated on the destination, believing that once we get there, we will finally feel fulfilled and at peace. But in doing so, we miss out on the beauty and richness of the journey itself. Life is not a race, but a journey that unfolds one step at a time, with each moment offering opportunities for growth, learning, and self-discovery. By affirming, I am at peace with the journey, we remind ourselves that the true value of life lies not in the end result, but in the process of becoming. Embracing the journey means accepting that there will be both smooth paths and difficult terrain along the way. Life is full of ups and downs, twists and turns, and moments of both clarity and confusion. It is natural to want to rush through the challenging parts, to wish for things to be easier, or to feel frustrated when progress seems slow. However, when we choose to be at peace with the journey, we learn to embrace each moment, whether it is joyful or difficult, knowing that it is all part of the experience. Every step, every obstacle, and every detour is shaping us into the person we are meant to be. Patience is a key element of this mindset. In a world that often values speed and instant gratification, patience becomes a revolutionary act. Trusting the process means recognizing that things unfold in their own time, and that there is wisdom to be found in every phase of life. Rather than rushing to reach the next goal or to get to the finish line, we begin to savor the present moment. We understand that life is not about achieving perfection or completing tasks quickly, but about growing and evolving with each experience. When we embrace peace with the journey, we also cultivate a deeper sense of trust in ourselves and in the universe. We learn to trust that everything, even the challenges, is happening for our highest good. Every step, whether uphill or smooth, is guiding us toward our purpose. The struggles we face are not barriers, but opportunities for growth. And the moments of ease remind us of the beauty that exists in the present. By trusting the journey, we release the need for control and surrender to the natural flow of life. This shift in perspective allows us to let go of the pressure to arrive at some perfect destination. We no longer measure our worth by external achievements or compare ourselves to others, but instead find contentment in who we are becoming along the way. Each day becomes an opportunity to be present, to learn, and to grow, rather than a race to be won. We start to see that life's true beauty lies in the unfolding process, not in the final outcome. As we embrace being at peace with the journey, we gain a sense of calm and fulfillment that is not dependent on external circumstances. We find joy in the simplicity of each moment, knowing that our journey is unique and meaningful. This mindset frees us from the constant pressure to do more, be more, and achieve more. Instead, we become attuned to the natural rhythms of life, moving with patience and grace through each phase, trusting that every step, every moment, is an integral part of the beautiful story we are creating. In the end, being at peace with the journey is not about avoiding struggles or seeking to eliminate discomfort. It is about accepting that all of life's experiences are valuable and part of our growth. By embracing the journey with patience and peace, we unlock the wisdom and fulfillment that come from fully living each moment. We trust that we are exactly where we need to be, and that the journey itself is shaping us into the person we are meant to become. As we continue along the path of life, embracing peace with the journey, we begin to realize that every moment holds significance, even when it may not seem so at the time. We become more attuned to the present, shedding the need to constantly look ahead or dwell on the past. Each day becomes a reflection of who we are becoming, rather than who we were or who we think we should be. In this process, we cultivate a deep sense of self-compassion, allowing ourselves to be imperfect and understanding that mistakes are not failures, but essential lessons along the way. Embracing the journey also means acknowledging that there are no wrong turns or missteps. Sometimes, the road ahead may feel uncertain, and we may find ourselves veering off course. Yet, it is often in these moments of uncertainty that we find the most profound opportunities for growth. The detours we experience can teach us more about our inner strength, our values, and our true desires than the smooth roads ever could. Life's unpredictability invites us to trust in ourselves, to remain flexible, and to open ourselves up to new possibilities that we might not have considered otherwise. Every twist in the journey, no matter how unexpected, is an integral part of our story. Moreover, being at peace with the journey allows us to develop a deeper connection with the world around us. When we stop rushing toward the next goal or the next phase of life, we become more present in our relationships, in our surroundings, and in our own inner lives. We start to see beauty in the smallest of moments, the way the sunlight filters through the trees, the kindness of a stranger, or the simple pleasure of a quiet evening. This newfound presence brings a sense of richness to our lives that we may have overlooked in the past. We begin to appreciate that life's greatest gifts often come not from achieving our goals, but from experiencing the world with open eyes, open hearts, and a peaceful mind. Additionally, embracing the journey with peace fosters resilience. Life will inevitably present us with obstacles, but when we accept that challenges are a natural part of the process, we approach them with greater calm and confidence. We understand that no challenge is permanent, and even the most difficult moments will eventually pass. This perspective allows us to navigate hardships with grace, knowing that they are not setbacks, but rather opportunities to strengthen our resilience and character. Each challenge is simply another step along the way, preparing us for the next phase of our personal growth. With this mindset, we are better equipped to weather any storm that comes our way. In moments of doubt or struggle, reminding ourselves, "I am at peace with the journey," can serve as a powerful anchor. It brings us back to the present moment, helping us to refocus and reframe our experiences. Rather than becoming consumed by fear or anxiety about what lies ahead, we learn to trust in the process. The journey is not about reaching some ideal destination. It's about the continuous evolution of who we are and how we move through the world. By embracing the journey with patience and peace, we allow ourselves to experience life in its fullest form, not as a checklist of goals, but as a rich, unfolding story of personal transformation. With time, this acceptance of the journey helps us find peace in uncertainty. Rather than striving for control over every aspect of our lives, we learn to embrace the unknown with trust and openness. We understand that we cannot predict every twist or turn, but that is part of the magic of life. It is in the unpredictable moments that we often discover new passions, form unexpected connections, or experience moments of profound insight. Life's unpredictability invites us to dance with it, to move with the flow, rather than against it. Ultimately, the peace we find in the journey is not something that can be achieved externally. It comes from within, from the way we approach each day, each moment, and each step we take. By affirming, "I am at peace with the journey," we begin to cultivate a sense of serenity and purpose that guides us through life. The journey, with all of its peaks and valleys, joys and challenges, becomes a beautiful adventure, a sacred path that leads us to our most authentic selves. And so, when we look back on our lives, it is not the destinations we've reached that define us, but the journey itself. It is the lessons we've learned, the people we've met, the love we've shared, and the peace we've cultivated within ourselves. Life is not about rushing toward a distant goal. It is about embracing the experience, trusting the process, and knowing that each step we take is a meaningful part of the greater story of who we are becoming. Through peace with the journey, we find true fulfillment not in the destination, but in the richness of the path we walk. Begin every day with these 7 reminders, and watch how your mornings transform into a sanctuary of strength and clarity. By starting your day with intention, you set a foundation of peace and power, allowing you to face challenges with confidence and purpose. Stoicism isn't about escaping life's struggles. It's about facing them with wisdom and inner peace. Instead of avoiding difficulties, Stoicism teaches us to meet them with resilience and grace, cultivating wisdom in the process. Let these affirmations guide your 2025, making it a year of resilience, gratitude, and purpose. Use these affirmations to anchor yourself throughout the year, staying focused on your goals and remaining grounded in your values. With resilience, you'll overcome any challenge, and with gratitude and purpose, you'll create a meaningful and fulfilling year ahead.